Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And first I'd like to say thank you to the people that have newly subscribed to my channel and welcome. I hope you're going to enjoy this video. Now I have promised that I've been going to do this review and today what I'm going to be doing is another Charlotte Tilbury product, which if you've seen some of my previous product reviews, you will know that this is one of my absolute favourites, and it's called Unisex Healthy Glow. But I came across recently, as some of you will also know, I had a little recent trip for a makeover to Trinny London and came across this product called BFF cream. Now, I wanted to do a comparison video of these two because they're really quite similar in their function. Okay, now before I start, I want to say something. I love Charlotte Tilbury. I love Trinny London. And I'm not going to tell you which one I prefer because actually I like both of them. And what I want to tell you though is about where they differ in quite significant ways so that you can make an informed choice about these two creams. It may be that you've only tried one and you'd like to try the other, or vice versa. And actually I switch between these two because of their differences. I switch between these two. So I basically just want to let you know what are the similarities, what are the differences. They're both really good products. And I would recommend both of them. I would seriously recommend both of them. But it's depending on your skin needs at the time. I think hopefully this will give you an insight into which one you feel is right for you at this time. And maybe like me, you'll end up getting both. Okay? So, first of all, we will start with the similarities. So both products are a cream, and the cream is designed to adapt to your skin tone. Okay, so the idea is to have something that just evens out your complexion, gives you a bit of a glow. It's not really a foundation. It's a bit of a kind of hybrid skincare cosmetic product. And I think both of these are hybrids. And I would say this is more hybrid leaning towards skincare. This is more hybrid leaning towards cosmetic. So that's one of the differences. I'm going to swatch these on my hand so that you can see. Now, the main difference with the Charlotte Tilbury one is that you will notice if I swatch this one, and I'm going to swatch this one next to it. Let's see, I need to swatch it a little way away so that you can see them apart. Right, they both come out looking like creams, but I don't know if the camera's going to pick up. This has got quite a kind of grey hue, and it feels, so this is the Charlotte Tilbury one up here, and it feels quite gritty. It's a little bit runnier than the Trinny London one, as you will probably see. This one is more of a thick cream texture. This one is starting to run. Now, as I blend this one in, it's got little gritty beads that break up on contact with the skin, and they start to develop pigment. Now, I'm deliberately not completely rubbing it in because otherwise it's just going to blend in with my hand and you're not going to see the difference. Let me show you my finger. Can you see the kind of gritty bits? Now, they break up on the skin as you're rubbing to create some pigment, and that pigment evens out your skin tone. Now, I find this really evens out my skin tone well. I have got a lot of uneven skin tone around, And as you will see now, I think you can see quite clearly that that has now turned a kind of a certain colour, which is adapted to my skin tone. Okay, now I'm going to take another finger and I'm going to clean this one down. Just bear with me. This is why I have my makeup top on, because I just put it in the wash. Right, now, this one, so I think you can probably see that pigment there. Now I'm going to start blending in Trinny. I'm going to try and do it with another finger so I don't contaminate the two products. Now, Trinny's one doesn't feel gritty on my skin at all. And it feels a lot thicker. But I think what you will notice about this cream is it doesn't oxidize as much as the Charlotte Tilbury one. And the pigment isn't quite as strong. But there's a but coming up in a minute as well. So I think we'll give that time a little bit more time to oxidize. You can see that that's not quite getting to the same colour as the Charlotte Tilbury one. Although it is adapting to my skin tone, I'm probably blending in a lot better, I would say, with my hand than the Charlotte Tilbury one. Okay, now I'm going to do a half-half face, as I did with some of the review the other day of the Charlotte Tilbury products, so you can see the difference. But let me just highlight for you, actually. What do you think? I think it's still a little bit lighter. Right, so let's go to the pros and cons, and then I'm going to put them on my face. The big pro to the Trinny London BFF is it has an SPF of 30 in it, which is going to protect your face. Now, the Charlotte Tilbury one does not have an SPF in it at all. Okay, so that's a big thing. They both have vitamin E. One of the shocking things, I went through all the ingredients the other day. One thing that surprised me is that Charlotte's one doesn't have hyaluronic acid in, whereas Trinny's does. Now, the reason that shocked me is Charlotte's always going on about her products having hyaluronic acid and binymph peptides in them, and this doesn't seem to have hyaluronic acid. So that did surprise me, because normally she puts that in all her products. Her magic cream, her Wonder Glow, I think her foundation as well. So yeah, I was a little bit surprised by that. Also, Trinny London has an ingredient called porcelain flour in it, which Charlotte Tilbury's one doesn't. However, just for information, it's worth noting that Charlotte's new product, which isn't like this cream, her new flawless filter that's just come out, does have extract of porcelain flour, which is a kind of skin brightener. It's a natural skin brightener. So that's just worth noting. Completely different product, but if you like the porcelain flour in Trinny's BFF cream, it's also in Charlotte's new flawless filter, but not in the kind of sister twin product. Okay, so Trinny's has got SPF. Now, there's another advantage. I have seen a lot of reviews online about the Charlotte Tilbury product, saying, from people that have got dark skin, saying it looks ashy on me. And that is a big difference, in that this cream only comes in one shade. Now, the shade suits me absolutely perfectly. I've also seen reviews from very pale-skinned ladies saying that they looked orange. So, although it adapts to your skin tone, I think possibly if you're very fair or you're very dark and more dark than me, then I don't think this is going to suit you. It's either going to look ashy or orange. Based on the reviews, I haven't actually seen that for myself, but based on the reviews that I've seen on Charlotte's website. This one, however, comes in 4 shades. So I think I'm right in saying there's a very light, a medium, and a dark. I think that's right. And I think there's more shades coming. So this is going to be obviously more suited. You can get more bespoke to your skin tone. Having said that, the reason that I still reach for the Charlotte Tilbury one sometimes is when I want more coverage, because I do find that this gives me more coverage and it does correct my hyperpigmentation a little bit more than Trinny's. So it's kind of a weighing up. As I said before, just to sum up, I would say that they're both hybrids, but this is more hybrid towards cosmetics and this is more hybrid towards skincare. So what I'm going to do, as I'm holding them like that, I'm going to put the Trinny London one on this side of my face, and I'm going to put the Unisex Healthy Glow on this side of my face, so that you can see the difference, if any. Now, one of the other things I will say about the Trinny London one is it feels more moisturising. It's definitely more of a skincare product than I would say Charlotte Tilbury's one feels. Although she's got lots of good ingredients in the Charlotte Tilbury one. She's got vitamin E and some other very good ingredients. This feels more like skincare when you put it on. It's got a thicker texture. It moisturises my skin more, which is obviously going to diminish some more fine lines than the Charlotte Tilbury one. So you can see that that's evened out my skin tone in a very subtle way. And the idea with the Trinny one is that you then put the BFF cream over the, not the BFF cream, sorry. You put the Just a Touch concealer over the top, which of course Charlotte's got foundations and concealers that you can put over the top of her product as well. Okay, I just put an extra layer around my eyes to get rid of some of that pigmentation. So you can see that it has reduced some of that hyperpigmentation. It's definitely given me extra moisture. And most importantly, it's given me sun protection without me having to put on an extra layer of product. Now, I have actually put sun protection on my face anyway this morning because I knew I was going to do this. So on this one, I'm going to put the Unisex Healthy Glow onto this side of my face and rub that one in. Now, this definitely works on my hyperpigmentation, I think, because of the tone, and there's definitely more pigment in this. So I kind of reach for this when I want a little bit more, perhaps on days where it's interesting, because you would think on days that I don't want to wear foundation, I'd want to wear the one with SPF. But what I tend to do is I put the separate thing of SPF on and then put this on because it gives me a little bit of extra coverage. I think it is closer to a BB cream, this one, than perhaps the other one. And I think I'm just sort of lucky because I think it kind of suits my skin tone in terms of that pigment is quite good at colour correcting. So there are the two sides of my face. I think you can notice the real brightening effect that the porcelain flower has on the BFF cream. And on the Charlotte Tilbury side, you can probably notice a little bit more of the colour correction of my hyperpigmentation, and a little bit more of kind of healthy tan, which is what it was designed for. So I hope that that's been helpful. And I hope it's sort of enabled you to think about these two products and decide which one might work better for you. Or again, if you're like me, you get both of them and you use them on different days for different purposes. So just to repeat, turn them round because otherwise they're on the wrong side of my face. This side, Trinny London BFF cream. And this side, Charlotte Tilbury Healthy Glow. Okay, I will post the links below, and any questions, do let me know. Thanks, and I'll see you both soon. I'll see you all soon. Hopefully I got more than 2 subscribers. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick update on this video because I wore both sides throughout the day. I wanted to tell you how it went. Excuse me, I'm having a makeup free day to give my skin a rest. So basically what I found was with the Trinny, what's it called? The Trinny BFF cream. It did retain moisture more throughout the day than the Unisex Healthy Glow. It definitely created more of a barrier because I get quite dry under my eyes and on my cheeks throughout the day. So if that's a problem for you, then you may choose the BFF cream. Also, I've had some questions about redness. I don't think the Unisex Healthy Glow is a good product for covering redness. Because of the tone in it, it's sort of got an orangey brown tone, which is perfect for hyperpigmentation, but I'm not sure that it would cover redness. However, the BFF cream has got an ingredient in it, which is porcelain flower, and porcelain flower does actually counteract redness, and I've seen this in a demonstration from Trinny Woodall herself, where she's got red cheeks, and it does calm down the redness. So if you're looking to cover up redness on your skin, I would definitely opt either for the Trinny BFF cream, or if you want to stick to Charlotte Tilbury, go for her Brightening Youth Glow. Interestingly though, as I said in the video already, the extract of porcelain flower, which is an anti-redness ingredient, is in Charlotte's new flawless filter as well. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful for you. I definitely feel at the end of the wear test, my hyperpigmentation was covered up a lot more because of the colour in the Unisex Healthy Glow, but I retained more moisture with the Trinny London BFF cream. Okay, hope that's been helpful, and see you soon. Bye-bye.